Well, still smarting from that unfortunate river card. Yeah. Wayne Lee joins us now. The ace came out and you were all smiles, and then?
I thought I was saved.
Yeah.
I was pulling for a red card. I needed a red card badly. And then he had someone calling for him, some guy who looked like Billy Connolly or something.
Yeah.
Needed a good haircut and the wash.
Right.
He had him rooting for him. I just felt that card was coming for him now.
You were saying before that you really wanted this tournament.
Yeah, yes, I wanted this tournament. I wanted to win this tournament. But there's always next year.
There is, isn't there?
I'll be back. If I could lay a bet,
all right,
my money's on Andreas.
My word. Well, we'll find out if this bet from Wayne is better than his last one. Is it going to be Andreas or John? We'll find out now on Back on the Table.
So after 28 hands of heads up, John with £14,000 advantage or so.
Well, that's not the only advantage he's got. As well as having the best hand on the button, he is the best player. They both play well, but John, for me, has really shown why he's such a great tournament player.
8, 10, ace.
Not a bad old flop for him there either, but the flush draw
check
against the top two pair, you'd think there'd have been some action on that
6.
flop.
John will be very happy, but he might have Andreas on a pair of hearts.
Well, no more free cards. John was hoping to get a bit of action by checking on the flop. Little did he know he would have got action if he'd bet on the flop. Andreas was probably trap checking. This could have been a very, very big pot if John had bet the flop.
And that last card.
Wants to see a heart. Oh, he's got 7. His heart. So John with 2 pairs. He'll be quite happy still. And Andreas with a heart flush.
What might save John from going broke here is the fact that a 9 would also make a straight.
The bet is 8,400.
John has to call here, but he's not going to raise, and he doesn't like it.
Flush.
Disgusting. How much?
8-4.
You double up if I bet the flop.
John disappointed, but had the hand played out differently, he might have actually doubled Andreas up here. So can go down as a bit of an escape.
Flop 2. You double up on the flop.
So still so little to choose between the two of them. 3,400 between John and Andreas, and that constitutes what, 1 big blind, next to nothing.
John employing this tactic a lot of limping on the button. He feels he can outplay Andreas on the flops. He is the more experienced player, setting a lot of traps, but Andreas this time has the big hand.
Cold.
And once again, this could have been more expensive for John if he had raised the button. Now at least he gets to see the flop. Let's hope he doesn't hit top pair. Oh no. Oh yes.
2 pairs. And Andreas with his overpair will think he's laughing.
Give me 8, John.
John
Raise all in here.
Goes all in, and Andreas with a pair of queens, I'm sure, will have a look.
25-7.
Well, Andreas can't pass this, and John is not safe, of course, because Andreas can hit that second pair or hit a queen. But John, a decent favourite, and it played out very nicely for John because of the way he limped and then just called. Otherwise, he'd have been raised off this pot before the flop.
Okay, so John.
Yeah, I think John's got 25 on it.
But a deuce or a queen or a running pair
2 pairs, checks and 10s.
would win this for Andreas.
Turn card.
Now he's picked up the straight draws as well. An ace or a 9 would keep him in this game.
Let's check out the last card is an 8.
But it's an 8, and that means that Andreas Hagen goes. You can understand why he decided within the last 12 months to become a professional poker player and ditch his career being a teacher. He's played well, but it's John Cabbage, finalist last year, who makes it through to the semi-finals in 2005.
Sure.
Well, with the felt on our main table still sizzling, here I am now with Andreas and John. And first off, Andreas, what a sickener. You must be really feeling that one right now.
Well, heads up, anything can happen, and I know John's a good player, so I thought I had a 50-50 chance. And
You're disappointed?
well, a little bit. I finished third last year, second this year, so next year will be it.
It's a nice way to look at it. You made the final last time round. You're the only person in line to repeat from last year's final now, John.
Yeah, I mean, probably not everybody played, but you know, last year's last year. This year's, you know, it's a different tournament. It was good fun and obviously great match with Andreas. I knew it was going to be. I knew when it was 4 of us left, it was going to be me and him. I'd already predicted what was going to happen, and I knew that it was, you know, like he said, heads up. It's, you know, anything can happen. The blinds are going up. We've been here all night, and basically the hand that it happened in the end was the hand that was, you're waiting for something like that to happen, where, you know, he's got a big hand and I've got lucky and hit a good flop, so it's very hard for him to pass, and it's just one of those things. But we could have been here for about 6-7 hours quite easily.
Guys, commiserations, congratulations. That's the qualifying all done then. All the 12 surviving players are now in the prize money, but in our next show the real battle begins for a place in the final, and if you think today was tough, then try tuning in for that one.